Hey guys, good morning. This is our migration birdcast for September 13th, 2022. As you can see, for the Florida Keys, this is a very active morning. I was able to go out this morning and confirm that birds did land here last night, and it was quite an active morning. So, lots to report on today. Very exciting. Look at these numbers compared to yesterday. 200,000 207,900 birds. So yeah, that was a good night. And 77,700 birds in flight, which is high, and they're all heading south direction. This is on Birdcast migration dashboard. You can look it up on the website for Birdcast if you want to track this, on your own. Okay, so as you can see, the trends last night, few birds lifted off, and then around 12 a.m. ish, there were quite a few birds. It looks like that they came in, and then a few more coming in later in the evening, and then not as much early in the morning. So it seems like a lot probably landed last night. And then, of course, they were coming from, they're going south because it's the fall. They're heading south, and they were coming from all directions, it looks like, heading south. So they were coming from the west a little bit, heading south, and from, straight above us and all the way down. This shows the altitude and the number of birds crossed. So, we're not anywhere near peak yet, because you can see peak is like, October-ish into November, where we get all of our, historic for birds. So, okay, and over here, as we saw yesterday, it shows expected nocturnal migrants, pretty much the same as yesterday. So you can see, I did see a few of these birds today and yesterday. So this is pretty accurate, I would say. So let's take a look at the forecast for the next 3 days. So this is Tuesday night into Wednesday night and Thursday night. So we're expected to have tonight another good burst of birds. It says medium activity, and then Wednesday night and Thursday night looks to be predicted a little bit lower activity. They do 3 days ahead because they predict based on weather patterns, so sometimes this changes. So it's really good to check it every single day, because sometimes it'll say it was going to be low for the next 3 days, but then you'll go in and it's changed, and all the days are high or medium. So yeah. So these are days that you're going to want to go out and look for birds, because it says, check your local patch, listen out your window, and look to the skies to see out for migrants and that arrived or have been passing through your area. Okay, so let's look at the live migration map from last night. Let's start it over. All right, okay, boom. Okay, so this is from, let's see, probably about like 9, 10, 11 o'clock last night. Okay, so let's slow it down. Okay, so you can see from the west, lots of activity in the Midwest and stuff like that. And then if you look down Florida, it gets pretty active in South Florida. So probably some were heading out early in the evening, and then you've got some showing up throughout the whole state of Florida. It says heading in the south direction. Boom, there's some coming from the west here into Florida. See, they're still going through around that time. Looks like a lot showed up through the night, and then of course down the east coast, southeast of Florida, we're getting a lot of activity down here, and this is about midnight-ish, almost 1 a.m. So still active around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., still active during the night. Look at that, they're still heading through. Looks like all the direction is coming from here, and then you've got some going down here. Okay, still at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., still active on the east coast of Florida. 5 a.m., still active, 6 a.m., and right around sunrise. You see this line indicates sunrise, sunset, so looks like the sun is about to rise. They drop out of the sky. Most of them stop moving around. But look, even still here in the Midwest, some of them are still going. So yeah, and then in Florida, it kind of drops out for the most part by 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So you can still see a little bit of low activity, but yeah, through here, they're just moving. They're on the move. Okay, so yeah, this is last night. So you can tell if it's pretty, you know, it's hard to know with Birdcast. A lot of people don't know how to read it, but yeah, if it's pretty active through the night into the more early morning, closer to 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m., you can pretty much, predict that there's going to be birds in the morning. But if you see a big liftoff early at 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and then you see nothing the rest of the night drop off, then, they probably just passed right over. So, all right, so we've got our Monroe County eBird sightings. You can take a look at this, or your county, wherever you are. If you're not in Monroe, you can take a look and see all the sightings and everything reported. I reported yesterday and this morning, so here's my reports from today. We saw frigate birds, of course. We pretty much see those all the time. Did see some more migrating ospreys. I saw a Cooper's hawk this morning go after a tree that had quite a few warblers, orioles, kingbirds, stuff like that in there. And then red-bellied woodpeckers, of course. All right, so yeah, red-bellied woodpeckers, we always see those. And then I did see a great crested flycatcher, which we do see those around here pretty much all summer and fall, but I feel like they kind of increase in the fall and in the spring. And then I did see 2 more eastern kingbirds today, which I didn't see yesterday, but I did see them last week on one day. And then I saw still seeing gray kingbirds. They're still here. I did see one red-eyed vireo, a few blue jays, which is pretty, normal, and then a blue-gray gnatcatcher I did see. Those are pretty plentiful right now. And today I did see another Baltimore oriole. I got a good picture, so I'm going to post those in the group later. I did see some yesterday. I saw some last week on another day, so this is like my 3rd sighting of the Baltimore orioles. Like I said, the ones I'm seeing are not like the typical males that you see, like that bright orange and black. The ones I've been seeing are more like immature males or females, and they're... I'll post the pictures in the group so you can see them. And if you're in our Facebook group, you've seen it. So I did post them from yesterday. So I'll post the other one I saw today. This one was up on a snag, like a slash pine snag, and they were up high in the tree, and then they were in some fruiting figs as well. So I have been seeing a lot of these. So, I mean, now's the time you got to get out and look for these because they're coming on through this week. So, and then some blackbirds I saw. I saw a couple of black and white warblers. I've been seeing a lot of these the past couple of days. Past 2 days, Cape May warblers. These are not as plentiful in the fall down here. You see them more in the spring. I mean, in the spring, I saw tons of Cape May warblers. I saw so many in the springtime, but in the fall it's more of like a rare occurrence, so that was pretty cool. I got to see a male and a female. I posted photos of those, but yeah, I mean, the fruiting figs, that's where you're gonna find them. I did see prairie warblers today. Those are pretty plentiful in the fall. Those are pretty common to see. I do see those a lot down here in the fall and in the winter. Pretty much all winter I see them. And then of course I saw a bunch of cardinals at someone's feeder. So yeah, pretty active this morning again. Today was really good. If you haven't gone out yet, you should go out and go birding today. It's already 11 o'clock, so I did go early this morning. I mean, it's a really good chance to see birds between like 7 and 11 a.m. But you can still see some throughout the day during migration. You're still gonna, if you really look around, you can still see warblers. Don't go at the heat of the day, obviously. Don't go at like 12 p.m. But, go in like early afternoon, mid-afternoonish. You know, go back out around like 3 something, 4, 5, and then I usually see them pretty active at 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30ish during migration as they're feeding, right before they usually take off that night. So, but you kind of see them feeding all day in the underbrush. So if you have areas like that, you can look around there too. So if you want to put your sightings in eBirds, you can, and then you can follow us on our YouTube page as well. I do videos of, you know, different bird videos, bird calls, bird facts, you know, migration, you know, some reptiles and stuff like that. So, you know, all South Florida related. And then if you're not in our Facebook group, you should definitely join, because as you can see, I do try to post, you know, at least every couple days or sometimes daily during migration. We track migration, and you can kind of see what people are finding, you know, around the Keys, all different kinds of wildlife and stuff like that, and good birding information. So, okay, all right. So, you know, today's a good day. Get out there, and I hope you guys have a good birding day. Bye.